For this lesson, we're going to work on metal insets. Instead of just one shape this time, we are going to use two shapes, a circle and a square. First, I will show you what we're doing with the metal insets from the classroom, and then you can go on a hunt around your house for square and circle shapes to trace. Let's see what we can find. As you can see, I have all of my classroom materials here. I have a pencil holder and I have two metal insets. Now these are not very big, so I'm going to fold my paper in half. First, I'm going to do the square. I'll start with the pink. Today I have orange, black, and green colors. Make sure you hold your object down as you go. Okay. I'm just going to trace it one time today. And I'm going to put my circle right on the inside. Does this match? No, that makes a really cool shape. But today we're trying to fit the circle inside of the square. And I'm going to use black. Now I'm going to use green to show where the shapes overlap, where they go on top of each other. You can color, but today I'm just going to draw squiggles. You can color it in, you can draw lines or polka dots, whatever you want to do. Now we're going to show that the corners are by themselves on the outside. I choose orange. I'm going to color my orange. Make sure I stay in the lines, that way I keep the shape of the square and the circle. I don't want to see any white. It looks like right here the circle came outside of the square a little bit. I'm going to color that with black. So this is what my finished metal inset looks like. I have a circle and I have a square. Now that I finished my metal inset, I'm going to flip it over onto another side. I found two objects in my home. This is a coaster. You put drinks on it to keep the condensation from getting on the table. This is a can of mixed nuts. A lot of you have nut allergies. You probably do not have these at home, so you can probably find another circle shape. I'm going to take my square. I took this picture when I was at the zoo, and I'm going to trace it in green. This square does not have pointy corners. See if you can find squares with different kinds of corners. Now I'm going to trace my can of mixed nuts. Make sure I put it right in the center. I'm going to trace it in black. Now I'm going to do the same thing that I did with my metal insets. I can color or draw stripes in the middle. Do stripes this time. This is the part where the circle and the square touch each other. Now I'm going to color the outside of the square in green. That's the part where it doesn't touch anything. I want to make sure I don't show any white. Now we have just a few sections where the circle is not touching the square. I'm going to color those black. All done. Now I want to open this up and see how it looks next to my metal inset. Wow, they look really close, right? If I turn my paper over, I have 2 more blank sides. 1, 2. So I can make my own patterns. Maybe you can try a different order. I can put the square. Maybe I can put the circle over here. Or maybe you could find different objects. If I make this pattern, I want to color where they touch. The circle and the square touch right here. And then I want to color where they're not touching. What objects can you trace at your house that are made of circles and squares?